Okay, so I want you guys to do something for me. By the time this series has ended, I want you guys to have counted up how many females next Kojou has bitten or has kissed. Although the kiss at the end of this episode was not as it seemed to be at first, it wasn't really Yuma coming to him, admitting her love. Who knows, she may love him, but there's something very, very wrong with that chick. But look on the bright side, Kojou, at least you can feel tits anytime you want now. I have the strangest feeling that we're about to lose one of the main characters, and I believe Natsuki is it. I mean, there are two witches in town looking for her, and they look very powerful. Onee and Octavia, I believe their names are. But anyway, in the opening, we see Natsuki at this one still shot, like, looking dead with her eyes wide open. It's like a death face. So I'm predicting that she's going to be the person to die. I don't want to see her go because she is badass, but I mean, we have so many characters that we know the names of now, so I'm pretty sure one of them is going to get killed off pretty soon, and my bet is on her. And those witches looked really powerful. I mean, did you see that familiar they were working with? They just demolished those soldiers, and what a coincidence that they would come around Halloween time, but it's obvious they're looking for Natsuki. And what's going on? Like, I am so afraid to walk through any door in my house now with just a towel on based on what happened there. Okay, that scene would have been so much better if Kojou walked in on maybe Himuragi, maybe even Yuma, maybe LaFolia, even though her and the other girl are having difficulties right now. They're like popping up in different places every time they walk through a door. Just seeing, Kanan Kanase and Astarte, naked, 12-year-old girls, just, that scene could have been so much better. Even though Himuragi is around the same age, she has boobs. I mean, it doesn't really look like child, pornography, but, I mean, yeah, seeing Kanase naked, I would have rather seen LaFolia. But anyway, just imagine walking through your house, like, you walk out your door to go to the kitchen, and you're in your neighbor's bathroom or something while they're taking a bath. Or just imagine trying to take a shower and you walk through your bathroom door and you end up in the girls' locker room. Although that one may not be that bad. But was I the only one that was fooled also with everyone else that Yuma was a boy? In the picture, I swear it was a boy. So much so that when she jumped off the roof or wherever the hell she came from and jumped into Kojou's arm, I thought it was a gay dude until she starts talking and then like, oh, it's a female. So that really, really confused me. But Yuma is hot. I mean, she is the hottest out of all the girls that are around Kojou right now, except for LaFolia, in my opinion. But who knows what's going on with her? I knew something was going on with Yuma as soon as she said that Himuragi and Kojou smelled alike. And it wasn't just that, because that does tend to happen when people hang out a lot, and they start liking each other. It does happen sometimes, like, really. But it's just the face she made and the villain side shot that we got of her that just made, it seem like there was something wrong with her. But she has a witch outfit on around the end, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume that she's a witch also. Now, how did she become this way? I'm not sure, because I highly doubt she was a witch her entire life, because, I mean, Kojou's been knowing her for years. And what makes me think this the most is when Kojou says something along the lines of, you're just you and you will always be. And she said something like, would you still say that if I weren't human anymore? So that tells me that she made a transformation along the line somewhere, in her absence of being around Kojou. The big question is Onee and Octavia, the two witches, are they connected to Yuma somehow? I know they're connected to Natsuki, but what can all four of those females have in common? Because, I mean, it's just a huge coincidence that Yuma would pop up at a time like this and, obviously have some type of witch-like power, so. But the question is, why did she switch bodies with Kojou? Does she know that he's the progenitor and she wants to use his powers for her own purposes or whatever? Or maybe I really just want her to love Kojou so much that she would give him the opportunity to feel tits whenever he wants to, because, I mean, that's the best gift of all, really. So, obviously, there's going to be some boobs. There's going to be some fan service next episode, because in the preview, I forgot who it was that was speaking, but whoever they were, they confused Kojou with Yuma, of course, because, he looks just like her. He is her, technically, and they were changing clothes in front of her. So, I can't wait to see who that is. I hope it's LaFolia, crossing my fingers. But anyway, The Foley is awesome, by the way. But oh yeah, I am glad to see that Kanase is doing good. She has made a full recovery. It was just horrible to see what that man did to her. I'm glad that she's in the picture from now on and that she's doing okay. Kanase is awesome. But is there a manga of this? I found one, but it was only at 15 chapters, and the anime is ahead of the manga, and that usually doesn't happen. So is there another place where I need to look for that? Because I really want to know what's going to happen next. I want to know what's going on with Natsuki. Maybe she did walk through a door and she ended up somewhere. I have the strongest feeling that the witches are responsible for the doors and whatnot. But thumbs up for this awesome episode. Tell me what you guys think is going to happen with the witches. Where is Natsuki? And what's going on with this door business? And will Kojou feel his own tits? Until next time, this has been JB the Chia. Like, comment, subscribe, but not out.